People compare the 2024 NBA draft to some of the worst in NBA history, like the 2013 NBA draft, which had Giannis Antetokounmpo and Rudy Gobert, but Anthony Bennett first overall, biggest bust of all time. Also, on the 2000 NBA draft class, which still had some good players like Jamal Crawford and Kenyon Martin. Even the worst draft classes in NBA history had All Stars, Hall of Famers, All NBA, the whole shebang. And who will that be in this draft class? Comment down below. Who do you think will be the All Stars from this draft? And let's get into it. With the first overall pick in the 2024 NBA draft, the Washington Wizards select Alex Sar out of the NBL. He is the best defender in the draft class. Can shoot. He's been capable of shooting threes. Good perimeter defender, good finisher, good defender. Just the best defender in the entire draft class. Could change the Wizards' defense from bottom 10 to top 15. Gonna be really good player for the Wizards in their second year, their rebuild. And yep. Second overall pick, Detroit Pistons select Zachary Resache. Now, the Detroit Pistons need shooting, and who better than Zachary Resache, one of the best shooters in the entire draft class. 193 is kind of concerning because he is 6'10 and 193. Most 6'10 players weigh like 230, maybe like 230, maybe like 220. Not 193. That's like the weight average weight of a guard. And could be concerning, but I do think he is the best shooting draft class. Um yeah, good pick here for the Pistons. Could really help with their shooting. Could play the three. Oswar Thompson could play the four. Jalen Duren at the five. Lost his front tooth. Kate Cunningham at the one, and maybe Jaden Ivey at the two. Let's just see the Pistons next year. Be excited to see him with Zachary Rizos here. Be interesting. With the third overall pick, the Portland Trailblazers need some dogs to help them play. And who better than Cody Williams, the brother of Jalen Williams? Now, Colorado's been disappointing, but it's not been because of Cody Williams. Cody Williams has been great. Just look at that efficiency, 55%. Most all stars in the NBA shoot 50. I'm not saying he's not in the NBA yet, but I think he will be very efficient. Maybe like an Anthony Black, but like a taller Anthony Black. Can shoot, can defend, pretty good all around. Pretty good fit with Trailblazers, I think. With the fourth overall pick, the Charlotte Hornets need defense, more specifically perimeter defense, because their best perimeter defender, I'm pretty sure he has like Brandon Miller. So with the fourth overall pick, the Charlotte Hornets select Ron Holland. Holland, out of the G League Ignite, 6'7", 192, pretty good player. Um, his shot, he was one of like a top two prospect at the beginning of the year, and it just went down. He was like I think number 10, like projected number 10 in my other mock draft. Now have him up to 4. That's like plus 6 draft spots. He could go later in the lottery. He could go here. He could go higher. Don't know. This is an interesting draft class to say the least. But Ron Holland, I like the fit. Brandon Miller could play the two. Maybe he could play the two. Maybe either of them could switch at the 4. I don't know. Let's get to the fifth pick. With the fifth overall pick, the San Antonio Spurs select Nikola Topic. Now, I've been mocking Nikola Topic to the Spurs all year. A fellow European to help Wemby. Really good playmaker, good defender, good finisher. I think probably one of the most talented players in the entire draft class. One of the smartest. His jump shot's not good right now, but it will become better. I am sure of it that he will develop a jumper in the NBA. If he doesn't, he's still a really good player and a really good passer, defender, finisher, and Shooting's not everything in the NBA. Sorry to say it, but you don't need to shoot me in the NBA. With the sixth overall pick, the Toronto Raptors select. Who did they select here? Lots of players they could select. Honestly, it could be a Reed Shepard. Yeah, I like the Reed Shepard pick. Reed Shepard has shot up on boards after being um. I don't think he was like even top. I don't think he was even at the Raystar in high school. Maybe even unranked in high school. But he's been really good in Kentucky. Um, pretty good, pretty good. Rebounder. He's efficient. He's a good scorer. He's a good shooter. He's a good defender. I think he's just everything the Raptors need right now. 6'3" is a little short, but he can play too. Pretty interesting fit, but have him here at um to the Raptors at number 7. The Memphis Grizzlies are gonna select Rob Dillingham out of Kentucky. Now, lots of people, but 190.59. Jeez, that's light. Um, almost weigh as much as him. Just weighs like 40 pounds more than me. It's crazy. Oh, it just revealed my weight. Oh, I weigh 119. 5'9", 5'9". Um, he could be really good if they decide to trade Ja. They have him to be a backup. Really good player, really fast. People compare it to Trey Young, but I think he's more like what's his name, De'Aaron Fox. Really fast, can shoot, good playmaker. I like this fit. It's an iffy fit. It's a okay fit, but will turn out well. With the eighth pick, the Utah Jazz can select a lot of people, but let's just get the first UConn player out of the way. Stephon Castle gets selected eighth overall. I think they could switch Stephon Castle and Keontae George, switch them to 1 of 2. I don't know what the Jazz are gonna do, but they could try to contend next year. They're not gonna. They might knock the Warriors out the playoffs. The Rockets are there. Spurs are trying to contend. Everyone's trying to contend. So I just don't think they should try to right now. It's not a good time to try to contend. With the Lakers might be a good um have the Utah Jazz getting Stephon Castle 8, high potential guard, good scoring numbers. Ninth pick, I've seen a lot of people get Jacoby Walter. Don't really have anything to say. The Rockets already have most of their pieces. I really don't think they need to add a lot to their team. Maybe just some more young players, just in case injuries happen. They still have some people they can rely on. Jacoby Walter, I haven't seen a lot of him. Don't really know a lot about him, but have him here at 9. I see a lot of people mock him there. Dalton Necht, I think this after DeAndre Hunter was just it's DeAndre Hunter, yeah. Dalton Necht can be a good win now player for them. Um, yeah, really great win now player. Could become better. I don't really know how much to say. They made a good March Madness run, and senior good trade Trey Young. I was thinking about switching him into Reed Shepard, but could go either way here. I have him at 10. The 11th pick in the draft, the Chicago Bulls select Montez Buzelis. Now, I would love to see them combine Montez Buzelis shooting threes together. I would assume this would be one of the best 3-point shooting teams I think in the league. Um, Montez Buzelis is one of my favorite players in the draft. He's been great recently. He's been moving up the draft boards. He hit that game winner over Brandon Miller in the Rising Stars game, and could be a good piece for the Bulls moving forward into their rebuild. With the 12th pick, the Thunder needs size, so I had looking Donovan Clingan. They need Thunder needs size um and interior defense next to Chet. It's someone who's not so slender, and I'm pretty sure taller than Chet Holmgren. Chet's like 7'1". Donovan Clingan, 7'2", 265. Um, really good player, good defender, really efficient, 64% just about. 13 points. Pretty good pick for them. 13th overall pick. The Sacramento Kings. They could do lots of things, but but yeah, they could do lots of win now players. Um, I think honestly they need some like more young guards. If Keanu actually, Jared McCain. I don't think they need Jared McCain. Since Harrison Barnes is starting to decline, I have them getting Kyle Flipkowski out of Duke. He's been pretty good this year. Jared McCain, I think, has been better, but the position fit, I think, is just way better. Kyle Flipkowski here. I think Jared McCain will move up in the pre-draft workout stuff and all that, but I do think Kyle Flipkowski will be a lottery pick still. 14th overall pick, the Portland Trailblazers will select. There could be lots of players here. Isaiah Collier. They already have too many guards, specifically point guards. Jared McCain's probably out of the way. Dejan Salon, I think, can be good. After Kyle Fukowski is taken off the board, you need a forward to play. Jimmy Grant's probably gonna get traded. Same with DeAndre Ayton. If they can move them, Malcolm Brogdon might. I think he's a good fit. And Dejan Salon. That concludes the lottery and my mock draft for today. Maybe in a couple days, maybe soon, I will do the picks 15 through 30. Not a lot of editing in this video, I know. I've been gone for a little while. Been sick, and been school. It's an entire thing. I'll try to upload more, but this is the end of the video. Other news, we hit 50 subscribers. That's really exciting. Really big milestone. It's just been like a couple weeks ago when we hit 10. So I'd like to thank every single one of my 50 subscribers. And if you made it this far, comment down below who do you think will have the best draft day fit. Um, could be like the most noticeable, maybe like Grady Diggs last year. Or like maybe like Palos. Just like who do you think will have a good draft day fit this year? 2024 NBA draft. So comment down below. Yeah, that and subscribe so we can get to our next big milestone and continue to make great content. Bye.